Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite singer-songwriter, also forensic social commentary guy, Paris Darnell. Listen, there's a subject matter that I wanted to tackle, and it's about bummer boys. You could probably check the song out that I did. It's a little holiday song for, had a comedic vibe to it, but there's really a matter that I wanted to tackle. A lot of young men feel sort of a fatalistic approach to education or, just getting out there and improving themselves. Fatalistic in this sense. A lot of them feel like it's too late. They don't want to go and spend 4 years in a school, in a college to try to, set themselves up for a better financial, better income, and things like that. I recall a few years ago, this is after Hurricane Katrina, I wound up out there in the Dallas, Texas area. And I was amongst these guys, and we were at this day labor place, doing little odd jobs here and there, work today, get paid today. And I sat there and I said, you know what? I said, man, we need to, probably go to school or learn something, take some classes to increase our earning potential. And these guys essentially were like, no, it's too late for us. And this is not foreign to men, but you'll always see there'll be headlines of a woman who's like 70, 80 years old who went and got a bachelor's degree, who went back to school. And whether she's going to get a career in that field that she went to school for or not, you find that a lot of women are encouraged to go to school or to learn something. But you see a lot of young men caught in this trap, in this circle, this vicious cycle of hopelessness almost. A lot of them, personally, I'm a singer-songwriter. I write music and I sing and all of that stuff. And I've come across a lot of musicians and aspiring artists. And it seems like they put a lot of their hopes and all of their eggs in that one basket. Then when they find themselves at 30 and then 40, they don't know which way to go because that's all that they banked on. A lot of young men, they bank on sports, and when that doesn't come through, then they fall back into this vicious cycle of the street life, going back and hanging with the crowd that isn't doing anything. And it becomes this group of bums. And it's not saying that, they're bums in the sense of they don't want to do anything. But sometimes you're an unwillful bum because you don't know what to do. And you're looking for the information. Well, did you know that you can go to school or learn a thing without even paying for it? There's all sorts of different things that you could take up. Some people, they're afraid of getting their hands dirty. A little bit of work. But yeah, you can make 6 figures easily as a welder, a pipe welder. And did you know the state will pay for it? There are workforce centers in your city that you can go to. What I did, a long time ago, is I went to the unemployment office. I was like in my early 20s or whatever. And they saw that I didn't have a GED or anything. They say, hey, you want to get your GED? I was like, sure, why not? State paid for it. Then it was like, hey, we have a list of different things that the state pays for you to go to the school and learn. There's nursing, there's truck driving, there's welding. And I know that in the field that I'm in, low six figures is quite easy to do, all because you took advantage of the things that are allocated to you or that are made available to you by the state. I recently was talking to a friend of mine, and one of our friends started a truck driving company. I told him, hey man, you might want to get into that. It's like, I don't have money for, I don't have money to go to the school. I don't have those types of finances. I said, hey man, dude, the state will pay for that. Just go to your workforce center. Go to your local workforce center. Tell them that you're interested in getting job skills training. They will pay for it. Now he's in truck driving school. And, this is a friend of mine who started this company. He makes about 400K easily. Imagine that, by just taking advantage of the resources in your area, your local workforce center. Listen, you don't have to be a little bummer boy. One of the hardest things to do as a young man or a young woman is to break free from the energy and the do nothing energy that you're typically surrounded by, that exists in your peers, because that's who you know. These are the people that you grew up with. But you're going to have to break free from that, because no change happens unless change happens. You have to remove yourself from whatever situation you're in, even if it's just separating yourself physically. You don't necessarily have to move locations to go and buy another house, but you're going to have to take whatever energy you're applying here and apply it over there, and then move on. The thing is, you're going to have friends that be, oh man, you look at him, he acts like he's too good, or she acts like she's too good, and moved on. Well, that's because your progress, it is reminding them of what they aren't doing. A lot of times people would rather see you not succeed than to see you succeed, because your success exposes their laziness. See, it's like having 5 people in a room. All of them are charged to clean up this room. 4 of them are sitting down. 1 is actually working. The 4 will say, dude, chill out, man. Stop working so hard. Why would they say that? Because they know that if the boss comes around, the boss or whoever's in charge will see the effort that that person is putting in, and it will expose the laziness of the rest of them. Change your environment. Take advantage of a lot of the resources in your area, especially young men. Get to that local workforce center. Get yourself a trade. You can make a lot of money. Don't be a little bummer boy. Anyway, just wanted to get that little public service announcement. It's your favorite singer-songwriter, Tree Dynamite. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, support the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm putting a lot of work in on this thing, man. Peace.